Hello everyone, welcome to Trying for English. This is Arshu and today we are going to know perfect tense. As in our previous video we discussed continuous tense, now it is our task to be aware of this new perfect tense. So before getting late, let's see what are the things we are going to do in this video. So first of all, we will discuss the situation and scenarios where we can use perfect tense, and then we will go through the present, past and future perfect tenses. And after that we will discuss different forms of sentences like negative, interrogative and interrogative negative in terms of perfect tense. And then we will discuss the difference between simple and perfect tense, because sometimes what happens, we get confused. Do we really need to use perfect tense, or can we go through just by using simple tense? And at the end we have quiz. Okay, so let's see the scenarios and situations where we can use perfect tense. But for this, we have to understand the meaning of perfect. Perfect means something which is complete or which is done. So, for the completion of the action, we use perfect tense. Means any task or any action which is done or which is complete, we use perfect tense. I hope the situations and scenarios are clear with you. Now let's have the example. She has learned English. We are English learner. We are learning it, but she has already done with it. So once she is complete with this task with learning English, means that she is perfect in learning English, or she is perfect with the task that has been given to her, that was learning English. So here we can use perfect tense. She has learned English. Next example, we'll have solved the quiz. We will, it is indicating for future, and also the quiz we have, that is at the end of the video. So obviously we are not at the end of the video, we are in starting, so the things will be done in future. It is indicating for future, but at that time we will have solved. We are talking about the action that will be completed in future, but the action of being done, the action of being completed. They had played the cricket. Here you can see you have to focus on this sentence actually, because it is in past perfect tense and we generally don't use these kind of sentences. For past perfect, we use with two sentences together, but once we use this kind of sentence, we think that it is only 50%, or maybe it seems that there should be something else with this sentence. But instead of using perfect tense, we use indefinite. So let's go through past indefinite, that will be they played cricket. Here it is correct. If you have only this much material to say, then go through past indefinite. But once you have anything else with this sentence, they had played the cricket before I joined them. So in this case you can use past perfect. Generally we use past perfect for two situations. So first situation, they had played the cricket, and the second action, I joined them. So here you can see that we have used two sentences, actually we combined it together, and I want to tell you that once you try to make these kind of sentences, please notice which action is being done first and which action is being done later. So for first action we used past perfect, and for second we use past indefinite. So this action, they had played the cricket, has been done first, and then I joined them. Obviously this is first and this is second, and that's why we have used past perfect and then past indefinite. But if you think that these kind of sentences are correct in past perfect, no, this sentence also is correct. Here you can see this is also correct, but you have to clear with the situation. If the timing or other sentences like other situations are clear between the speaker and the listener, then you can go through with these kind of sentences only. They had played the cricket, because here the situation that you didn't join them, you couldn't join them because they had already played the cricket. The situation of the second action is clear between the speaker and between the listener. So here you can use this sentence. I'll not say that this is not correct. This is also correct. Okay, now let's know how can we form the sentence. I mean the structure. So for structure, first we have subject and then we have helping verb like will have and has have for present, had for past. Then we have the V3, I mean the past participle form of the main verb, or you may say third form. Then we have other things in the sentence. So let's form a sentence. I have played video games. Here you can see that I have. Have is the helping verb from here, that is for present, and played is the third form of play, which is past participle form, and then we have video games. So I have played. Here you have to focus on have and played. So whenever we see has, have, had, will have, and then past participle form of the verb, it means that the sentence belongs to perfect tense. Okay. So for past, as I told that we have to use had. You had done the homework, so you're happy. Here you can see that I have combined two sentences, like earlier example. You had done the homework. Had plus participle. It means that it is belonging to perfect tense. You had done the homework. Once it is had, it belongs to past. So you were happy. Next example. You'll have submitted the project by tomorrow. Will have, here it is you will. It is contracted from you, but actually it is you will. You will have submitted. You'll have, then will have, and then past participle. It belongs to future perfect tense. The project by tomorrow. Tomorrow is already indicating for future. I hope you guys are clear. There is no confusion with it. Let's have a quick look and easy look by which we can understand easily. Here you can see have, had, will have are the helping verbs. Here it's also mentioned. And then we have played, done, submitted as a main verb, and they are in the past participle form, in third form. So whenever you see have, had, will have, and then third form of the main verb, means this is perfect tense. Once it is has or have, it means it is for present, and then we have had for past and will have for future. So I hope examples are also clear with you. What kind of examples we use. Remember, there should be something regarding completion or the action should be done at the time. Now let's see the negative forms of sentences. So for negative, we have to use only one word in our structure, and for this our structure will be changed. Not much, just only a little bit. So here you can see that not. There is one new word not that we have to put after helping verb. Here then it will be not. Okay. And then here as well we have to put not. Let's see. I have not taken breakfast. I have not taken breakfast. I have taken breakfast. It means that I'm complete with my breakfast. I'm done with my breakfast. But once I have not taken breakfast, it means that I'm not done with my breakfast. I'm still taking, or maybe I'll take later. And she was upset because she had not done anything. She was upset because she had not done anything. Here you can see that the very first sentence is in past indefinite, and then we have past perfect, because sentence doesn't matter which sentence is coming first in your speaking or in your writing, the action matters. So this action happened first. She had not done anything. That's why she was upset. Next example. You'll not have completed the work by this evening. You'll not have completed the work by this evening. Because there are some signs we can see that you'll not be completed at that time. Once you'll not be completed with the task you have been assigned, it means that you'll not have completed the work, and by this evening means there is a limitation, maybe deadline for evening. Never forget that we use perfect tense for completion or which is done. Okay. Now let's see the structure of interrogative sentences and yes or no answer type questions. These are the questions for which we can answer just by saying yes or no. So for this, first we have to add the helping verb, then subject, and then past participle. Let's have the example. Has he not done anything? Has is the helping verb that has come at the starting of the sentence, and then we have to put he, then not, and then done, then anything. Here you can see the done is the past participle. Once we have has or have like that, I have already told you, it is perfect tense. And second example, will you have done this work by today? I hope this example is also clear, but one thing I want to mention that whenever we have more than one subject or more than one words in helping verb, we use the subject or adverb or whatever comes regarding after helping verb, we have to use the word after first word of the helping verb. Here I also forgot to mention, you'll not have completed the work by this evening. Here our helping verb is will have, and here it has been will have. There is another word between these two words, not. So whenever we have to put extra word after helping verb, we put after the first word of helping verb. Like first word is will, then not, then have. We cannot use will have not. Will have not is incorrect, will not have is correct. Okay. So third example is, have they been in London? Here you can see had they been in London. It means that they were living in London, but we are not clear when. So we asked, had they been in London? See WH type questions in terms of interrogative perfect tense. So for WH, you cannot answer just by saying yes or no. You have to tell the reason, the story, other explanation as well. So for the structure, first we have question words. There are so many question words like how, when, why, what, and then we have helping verb and subject, and then past participle. For helping verb, okay, one more thing I wanna tell you, that if you have not watched our video regarding S rule, there are so many helping verb. So which helping verb should come with which subject? So you'll be clear with that video if you watch. Okay. And let's see the example. Why has he not done anything? Here you can see that we have used why has he not done anything, because here we want to know the reason. He should be done with the task, but he's not done. And the second example, how will you have done this work by today? Here we are asking for the method. It seems that you will not have done, but if you think that you will be done at that time, then please let us know the method, the trick you're gonna use, so that it can prove that you'll have done at that time. Next example, when they had been in London. When, it means we are asking for the time. We are not very sure when they had been in London. But if you have some kind of proof, tell us the timing. Okay. So for these kind of sentences, when we want to know the reason, the explanation, the whole story, we use WH type questions. Okay. Now let's see simple versus perfect. As I told earlier, that there are some kind of situations we get confused. What do we use? Do we really need to use perfect tense, or can we go through just by simple? So for this, we have to know that simple sentences are for state of being. When someone or something is, was, or will be, it is simple. And perfect is regarding action. Someone is doing something, someone was doing something, someone will do something, someone does something, like that we have some actions. And there are some sentences that can be explained in both ways, like I'm done and I have done. Suppose I had to make this video and now I'm done with this video and I have done this video. It means that I have shot this video. So I'm done and I have done. If you are taking your dinner or maybe your meal, breakfast, anything, you have done your breakfast, you are done with your breakfast. But we don't use the object like breakfast. Generally, in speaking, we say I'm done or I have done. So both are correct, don't get confused. There is another example. This chair is broken. This chair has been broken. So both the sentences are correct here because one is in active and second is in passive. This chair is broken. This chair has been broken are the same. I'm done, I have done are also same. So don't get confused. Both are correct. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching me. Now I have quiz for you. You can solve in the comment section, and in the comment section you may ask any question, or if you have any suggestion for me to improve more, then you can let me know in the comment section. I'll be very happy to read your comment. So please don't forget to comment, okay? Must be something, suggestion or feedback for me like that. Well, thanks again, and bye bye. Keep practicing.